being practical or being emotional. What is good? See, this is more the relative nature. We cannot say that being practical or being emotional, either of them is good. No, it depends on the person and it more depends on the situation. So, all that time, a person cannot be practical and he or she should not be the same all the time. That is being practical or being emotional. It should not be the same in all the situation because the situation demands to be practical or to be emotional. That's not something which is hereditary in nature. I remember good. A person is known by the company he keeps. This is very apt over here because being practical or being emotional is decided more by the company you have or you are in. So, supposing a situation demands to be practical, then one should be practical, and vice versa. If the situation demands to be emotional, one needs to be emotional. That one cannot say that I should be practical because if you are dealing with a practical person in an emotional way, then you are doing injustice to yourself. And if the person is emotional and if you are dealing with that person in a practical way, then you are doing injustice to him or her. So, dealing with a practical person, you should also be practical. And dealing with an emotional person, you should be emotional. Earlier, I made a video of being introvert or being extrovert. I'm saying so because before my paralysis, I was emotional and at the same time introvert as well. But I realized it's a more deadly combination and more risky in nature because being introvert is not good and being emotional all the time, that is dealing all the situation in emotional manner and the same time keeping the thing within oneself within myself, so I cannot be introvert and emotional all the time because I've seen being so has risked my life to greater extent and I've really wasted more than 4 years of my life and at the same time I've lost many things not to discuss in length, but definitely being emotional and being introvert has not gained me, but it has made a loss to me to a greater extent which can never be filled by anything. Let's keep that aside. Moving to our topic, being practical or being emotional. As I said, it more depends on the situation. The person needs to be both emotional and practical. One cannot say that I'm all the time practical, I'm all the time emotional, because in the long run, that will hamper the person itself. You cannot be all the time only one thing. that is being practical or being emotional. You should be flexible. You should be both practical and emotional as per the situation. These were my thoughts regarding the same and my experience of being practical or being emotional. I'm trying to be now both practical as well as emotional, depending upon the situation. And in the my late video, being introvert or extrovert, slowly I'm moving from introvert to extrovert. It is not so easy that to move from introvert to extrovert or from being a practical to emotional or vice versa, being emotional to practical. But one needs to take a step. He should change his behavior as per the situation demands. So these were my thoughts, my feelings about the same. I would like to know your thoughts and views regarding the same. Till then, Yogesh Devin Devag signing off. Take care. Bye.